This is Demonocolips, and these are my new ships. Went back into my old Demon World save and just decided to use some of these landing pads to design something. Small little fighter ships. Darts, one a missile bomber variant, and one a fighter variant. After all, you can't really do much. The Gatling guns only really work against fighters. They don't really work against large ships, so it's a fighter. Let's get in my... First, let's save. Just in case something happens. I'm sure you guys saw me testing the ship and I crashed and it wasn't very fun. Let's engage. The up-down on these ships do not work very well. Side to side works fairly well indeed. I'm screwed! No, I'm not. Weird. The funny thing is like there's still that problem with this game that like you don't control 100% of your thrust. The game does, and that's always been my biggest problem with it. So what do you guys think? Arrowhead fighter, dart fighter? I think Arrowhead fits it fairly well. Fairly fast. Of course, it's fairly easy to max out my acceleration. Straight through. Nice. Whoa, dang it. There's a few too many gyroscopes, so actually it's fairly easy to end up overshooting your target. There really needs to be a crosshair of some sort when you're actually flying to see what you're actually flying towards, because it's kind of weird once in a while, and I'm trying to use the arrow keys and they're a bit too analog. Well, they're too digital, I should say, for this sort of thing. The biggest flaw I can see with these designs is just that there's not a lot of side-to-side engines, like up, down, left, right, or okay. Forward and back, no, like forward and backward, great. Up, down, meh, and side-to-side, meh. There really needs to be more engines. And there's plenty of guns, there's plenty of rockets on here. It's a very fast design. I don't really see it being easy to hit, but it really depends upon who's flying it. And if wherever I'm ever going to fly in multiplayer, I'd have to say, please, for the love of Mike, I'm going to need a flight stick of some kind, because a mouse in these flight conditions doesn't work as well as you'd think it would. Also, the same problem I was having with the... Too much. There we go. It seems like you accelerate a lot faster now. But the fighter variant, at least, still handles fairly good. Just oops. Okay, that was a screw up. I'm sure once they get everything properly, there's nothing left of the two ships. I see half a wing, half a wing, a quarter of a wing. There's the back half of one. Well, that was a screw up. Oh, man. That's what happens when you don't pull up soon enough. As I said, the up-down thrusters on these ships need to be altered a little bit so that they can more easily handle changes in separate velocities. I mean, of course, if you do it correctly, you'd be able to do a flyby just by turning off your inertial dampeners and then turning your ship towards whatever you're shooting at and then just flying over it. So there's the two ships, the arrow heads. Yeah. The arrowhead fighters. I still have to alter some of these other ones so that they do not explode when they fire their weapons. Because it's funny. Quite funny indeed. Can't wait until these work too. Or at least you can paint them. That way they don't always look so brown and drab. What a brown, gray and drab. Alright. Have a pleasant day.